What's up? Hey, that's right. We're back. We got somebody special up on here today.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, let's do it. Hey.
Yo, so my name is Heroic Dragon. I'm 18 and I'm from Cambridge in the UK. So not Cambridge in Massachusetts, but like, you know, actual Cambridge.
Is that the good part of the UK or is that the bad part of the UK?
I can't lie. This ain't like Brixton or somewhere. This ain't like the hood or anything like that. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty gentrified. I'd say it's like one of the safest places in the UK. I can't lie.
Recently, Heroic Dragon been popping all over my For You page. So it's popping on your page too. Listen, today he's gonna show us,
you know, Music Bling Future Millionaire. You know that one.
When I'm on the Mac, I wreck it. When I'm on the Mac, I check it. Check 1, 2, 3. Me, HD, Supreme, Future Millionaire. Talking cheese, I couldn't really care less. Only got love for the music ting. Couldn't really care about music bling. Up in FL, hitting my goals. That's the NFL.
Yeah.
Always want more like Oliver Twist. Live stream stuff and put it on Kick. Twitch, how did it get like this? I woke up now, I'm cooler than a mint. 100k views. When I'm on the gram or up on tick. Talk, tick. Anti-clockwise made the world go backwards. Spinning my life 180 degrees. I ain't got time for the fakers, actors. I ain't got time for the BS factors. It's time I be an X Factor. If the rat race, I'm in a NASCAR. Lap you a million times with laughter.
Hey,
so
bro, that's
yeah.
So I've noticed, off rip, I want to talk about that. I've noticed that you got your beat cut up. Talk about a little bit about it.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I like to like buy the beats off of YouTube, and then sometimes, if the beat is too short or whatever, I just like to chop it up and make it like my own structure. So like, as you can see there, I added in a bit of a second verse, and like on the last repeat here,
love for the music ting. Couldn't really care about music bling.
Like I just wanted that to be like a little emphasis. So then the beat hits harder at the end.
So all you did basically was just make it longer.
Yeah. So I basically made it longer, added silences, did those sorts of things to really just like emphasize the feeling of the song and just really bring out the energy in it.
All right. I like that. So we'll say though, I've noticed that there's not a lot of ad-lib going on, right?
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, my flow literally just carries the entire thing. So I mean, a lot of people will be like relying on auto-tune and shit like that. I literally just rap on these beats. So it's like,
let's see, what's the process of like mixing? What's your mastering look like?
So what I did firstly was I just listened to the beat. I put my microphone through. It'll be like yo. I just kind of like mumble flows, and I try and create the preset while I'm mumbling flows, if that makes sense.
You do this every time?
Bro, I do this every single time. I don't use a preset. I just mix it
myself. Okay.
Right. It's long. Don't get me wrong. Yeah. So like having a preset is very good. Like I feel like I like practicing just mixing, because then you can really get a vocal chain that's just suited to the beat. So it can either go one of two ways. Either one, you're gonna get the mix completely wrong and you're not gonna be inspired for the song and you just trash the song. Or you get the vocal chain just right and everything just, you know, I can't really explain the process. It's just like,
no, I get you. Yeah.
Okay, then we're going to a bit of a plug-in breakdown. Let's go. Fruity Limiter. So what I did here, I believe, is I didn't do anything on the compression this time. I literally just added a bit of a noise gate and that was about it. So obviously I turned the gain all the way down, threshold tiny bit up, and then that removes all the background noise and just helps me take out a lot of like the hiss in the vocal and stuff, which is quite cool. I added a Fruity Parametric EQ too. Now, settings are like, I usually just EQ based on how I feel like EQing. It isn't like a specific process anymore, because I've gotten used to my microphone. Literally, I use a Blue Yeti for this stuff.
Bro, I wouldn't be able to tell.
Yeah, I'm still using a Blue Yeti. But yeah, literally, all I did was I did a roll off on the lows up to about 71 HZ. I dipped some low mids around here. Yeah, I dipped a tiny bit the highs here and like boosted this.
I also noticed you're not like, because I looked at other underground presets and I noticed that they do a whole lot. Like the EQ, you're not doing much. You're like just shaping it a little bit. Versus other people, they're pulling this up and pushing this down. It's like, I like how you're keeping it simple.
Yeah, thank you. So on my YouTube channel, a few tutorials went viral, but yeah, let's get back into the preset. So this is what kind of like everything sounds like with just the limiter and the EQ.
When I'm on the Mac, I wreck it. When I'm on the Mac, I check it. Check 1, 2, 3.
So you can hear it kind of, it doesn't sound as like professional. Yeah, so after that, I added a compressor. Here's what it sounds like before.
When I'm on the Mac, I wreck it.
Here's afterwards.
When I'm on the Mac, I wreck it. When I'm on the Mac, I check it.
A little more upfront.
Yeah, literally, it was just to bring it up front. So I don't know if this is atrocious or not, but I just put it at how
I would say it's fine, whatever works, you know?
Yeah. At least it's not like, you know. Yeah, but then here's kind of the killer combo. So what this does here is it brings the thing more forwards. This multi-band compressor really helps like bring out the vocal further, but it also helps shape the sound as well. So it can make the vocal sound a lot more brighter, but a lot more compressed at the same time, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, I tell people it's almost like an EQ compressor.
Yeah, literally it is like an EQ compressor. So like if I pull these two up, right, this is what the compressor will do, right? It's like
when I'm on a Mac, I wreck it. When I'm on a Mac, I check it.
And then you'll have the fruity multi-band compressor, which will just completely change it.
Yeah.
Like watch.
When I'm on a Mac, I wreck it. When I'm on a Mac, I check it. Check 1, 2, 3, me, HD, supreme.
Like it's just cut out all of the boxiness of the vocal. And then for the Maximus, what I did was I added a quick de-esser, like I did it myself. The difference is really minute, but it makes all the difference in like louder speakers in like live settings and stuff like that. Because obviously you don't wanna blow out your listener's eardrum with like sibilance.
And I see, yeah, one more EQ and that's it.
Yeah, and then for the EQ, I boosted literally some of the mids just to add some more body to it, and then there was some like low mids that was still sticking out, so I just, you know, I clipped that shit.
What's your master look like?
I call this like the Heroic Dragon signature master preset, because you'll see the difference in a sec. Like this is before, right?
When I'm on a Mac, I wreck it. When I'm on a Mac, I check it. When I'm on a Mac, I check it. Check 1, 2, 3, HD, supreme.
Especially like when you get to the bassier sections as well, it just slaps a ton more. Like this is before
music bling,
and then like this is afterwards
music bling.
So I took 2 EQs, did a little bit of cleanup here, took out like the frequencies that the human ear can't hear, used the Maximus on just like I used one of the mastering presets. I think it was like Clear Master RMS or just Clear Master. I took another EQ, just took out like some treble that I thought sounded really harsh. I actually used the de-esser on the mastering change because the transients, the what you call it, like the hi-hats, everything was just poking through, so I was like, this cannot stay. So I was just like, you know, I put a slap of de-esser on the mastering chain.
But I like this though, you kept it really simple, not a lot of crazy things going on, and most importantly, I noticed you're using only stock.
I have this philosophy where it's like, I'd rather learn how to rap better than get all these fancy plugins, because you can have all the fancy plugins in the world, but if you can't rap live, it's like, what's the point?
Just show it one more time, the before and after.
When I'm on a Mac, I wreck it. When I'm on a Mac, I check it. Check 1, 2, 3, me, HD, supreme, future millionaire. Talking cheese, I couldn't really care less. Only got love for the music ting. Couldn't really care about music bling. Up in FL, hitting my goals. That's the NFL.
Yes, sir.
So the song's called Couldn't Care Less. It's on Spotify mainly. I go by the name of Heroic Dragon. I got a lot of new songs coming out soon, so just honestly, just tap in, follow, and shout out Shadestaken as well.
Hey, I appreciate that. With that being said, there's no limit to what you can do. Lock in, and I'm gonna catch you on the next one.
Yes, sir.